Hi. You see me live? Okay, because there seems to be a problem with YouTube. Hmm. Wait, let me restart it. 1 second. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, so if anyone has any question, just ask. If not, I will just kill some opponents in the arena and do other daily stuff like my dragon runs. I don't, or I wouldn't use the Fire Indra. It's not a monster for an arena defense. The problem is, the first 4 monsters are really decent, but the Indra will most likely be a one-hit, so it's close to 4 against 4, while your defense has an AI, while the attacker can choose what he's attacking, so the Indra is really not that good for a defense. Better use him in offense. Try to use something that is dealing damage as well, like another Dark Miho, I don't know, Light Victoria. Just another aggression monster. Light Shiva would be decent. Yeah, I'm using 2 Mihos on the offense. It's really working well. Yeah, look at that beauty. I finally got the last book. Maybe I have a better gem, who knows. I really don't know when the Venus is coming. I haven't checked Facebook today, but it will be very soon. You don't need to level faster. Or what are you talking about? Leveling monsters or... Oh, look at that noob. Mr. Hunter. You don't need to level your character. For what? You don't get any advantage from leveling your character. This mostly results in not playing effective. You can just run normal story modes and you will level your character level faster, but it gives your account no advantage. You will reach level 45 very fast. And that's the only level that you need. At 45 you get the LD, and that's it. After that, character level don't matter. I think every 2-3 days I exchange it for energy. Or I exchange the gold into gems, and then I'll go for double refill, do my whatever golem, dragon, whatever runs, and then I'll do the double refill again. Yeah, and then if I have no gems anymore, I have a lot of gold, and then I slime again. Yeah, Lighthunter is good, but don't go for crit rate. She's an aggression monster. Yeah, and she has the shield, a heal. So this is a monster I wouldn't go for crit rate. Try to get resistance, maybe some defensive stats, maybe some recovery stats. But main stats should be triple HP. Oh damn, now everyone gets healed up. And one took... Okay, but no second heal at least. Okay, that's annoying. I have to heal up. Normally you find a super rare every 2-3 hours, so just keep farming. Oh, that hurt. I don't like the Water Shiva. She's not, or he's not bad for Golem B10, but there are better options as well. Hi everyone. There is no one way to gem those monsters. It depends on your own gems. I can tell you to go double attack crit damage with max crit rate substats, and you won't be able to do that. So it really depends. Oh wait, it really depends on your own gems. In most cases, it's the best to go attack HP on the Indra. But obviously, for example, if you have a decent Ruin set, you can go attack crit rate HP. It's really hard to say. Sometimes even a crit damage gem is better than an attack gem if the substats are right. Let me take a look at the skills of Cura and the Siren. It's like I never used them. I don't even have them. For some reason I dropped this damn fight. Yeah, it's not easy to give you some advice if you show me 4 monsters. And if I have any recommendations, I don't know your box, if there is a better option, for example. In general, this lineup is not looking bad. It's a decent offensive lineup, but I don't know if there is something better. But overall, this lineup is stable. Yeah, Fire, Light Arthur. It's kind of hard to fit Light Arthur in there, because you will often face dark lineups, or at least 1 or 2 Mihos, and they will totally destroy the Arthur, because the only other monster that you have is the Light Victoria, where the damage is divided. If you are unlucky, Arthur is taking the full damage. So I think it's kinda hard to bring in this Light Arthur there. But obviously, you can, for example, try to put out the Victoria for the Arthur, but then you have to directly go for these dark monsters. I wouldn't use the Light Arthur there, because the Victoria is a really nice tank, or yeah, I would say tank, for the dark monsters, so your other monsters don't have to be afraid to take the full damage of those, for example, dark Mihos. And in the meantime, you can already kill them. Like the fire secret should deal a lot of damage. The purse is healing the Victoria up a bit. Okay, let's take a look at the Cura and Siren. Oh, come on, where are they? Did I miss them already? There's Cura. Stat-wise, I already don't like her. Really bad stats, in my opinion. Yeah, 10%. SB obviously is nice. And the moral boost is nice as well. But can you use her somewhere? Yeah, of course. I think it's a decent arena monster. Sadly, her stats are that bad. Really not that great. I mean, she has no bad stats, but no good ones as well. But I think it's a decent arena monster. Obviously, the moral boost is nice. And yeah, sometime in the future she will get books as well. So maybe she's going to 15%. And the moral boost plus it's a heal. So yeah, she's nice. And the other one was the Siren. I think you can see Sirens here and there. Dominance buff. Stat-wise, I think she's a bit better. Because you don't have to care for the recovery that much. You can just give her, for example, a recovery set. And she already has decent recovery. Yeah, a heal and a dominance buff. I like her. Lead is also okay. Would probably go for HP defense. Trying to get obviously some resistance. And yeah, recovery substats. Then she should be really nice. But use her in a tanky lineup. Because she has to get full. And she heals 10%. So obviously 10% on a tank is more than 10% on a glass cannon attacker. Like, she's really decent for an aggression team. Let's see. Defense is Dark Cupid, Light Odin, Dark Mew, Fire Arthur. Yeah, obviously that's a decent lineup. I'm not too sure about the Fire Arthur. I'm using a Fire Arthur myself in my defense, but he has really decent substats and he's on a Pugilist set. Maybe try to get another light aggression monster. Another healer maybe. But in general the Fire Arthur is totally fine. Yeah. If you can bring him on Pugilist, even better. So the opponents don't even know that they are not taking the normal stun but the Pugilist one. So they might ignore the Fire Arthur. And yeah, if you're lucky you can get an active off and then give him some defense downs and he will be surprised that they are stunned. But overall it's a decent lineup. I don't know if the Light Odin is variant, but if he is, obviously you can switch the Odin with the Cupid. There are no best monsters or net 5s of any element. One is good in arena, one is good for farming, one is good for titans. There is no best. I'm using glass cannons for the light titan. My full front lane with the Thors. Let me take a look. There, as you can see, they are completely on attack and crit rate. All of them are on attack and crit rate. I might change some gems when I reroll some slots, but it's really important. You have two strategies in my opinion. If you are going for an HP gem, you have to go for healers. That's really important because the HP gem gives you no advantage otherwise. Or you go for a glass cannon build and make sure that the whole lineup is dying with the first active of the Light Titan, so that the blessing buff is resetted, and yeah, that you are not taking, or that the Light Titan is getting the blessing directly in your first turn on the backlane. The Titan in general, as you know, he gets a blessing buff, and every 3 turns with the blessing buff he's increasing his damage. The blessing buff itself is resetting when you are switching to your backlane, but the counter is not resetting, which means it's not that if your backlane is starting, that exactly after 3 turns the blessing will start. But for example, if you had 2 turns on the front and you die, the 3rd turn will be on the back lane, and directly with your first attack the blessing will directly start. So that's why I'm saying, if you are going for glass cannons, make sure that the whole lineup is dying with the first active. Or you go for an HP gem, obviously, and go for a healer. That's totally fine as well, especially with lower titans. If you are going into higher titans, it's much harder. Like we are going over level 100 now. What Zuras are you talking about? The dark one, or... In general, I can tell you, all of them except the dark one are not good for titans. The dark one can be used, obviously, against the light titan, for example, but all of the other ones are not that good. You can go for a glass cannon build, for example on a fire shinobi, but I think first of all you need the fire shinobi lead. Obviously he gives a lot of HP, so that's fine already. And obviously you need some decent substats as well. Then you can go for a glass cannon build, in my opinion. I'm using, for example, a Wukong lead with the crit damage, and I'm giving my shinobi an HP gem. Yep, but the thing is, yes, the Titans are hitting for less damage, but the question is, what will do more damage in the end? If, for example, the glass cannon is dying like 5 turns before the other one, maybe it's not enough damage, even if he is dealing more damage per turn. So, I'm not sure. I would at least use the Fire Shinobi lead, or I would go for one defensive gem. What post on Discord? Let me take a look. Wait, there is no post. Just write it in the chat so I can see it. Okay, what do we have here? That's not really a strong lineup. Crit rate, attack, defense. What leader skill are you using? Yeah, I can't go for rank 1 because first of all my attacking team is kinda slow. Yeah, it often wins, but I most likely will have some opponents that are trying to go for rank 1. So I would have to go for a faster lineup. That means I probably have to rejump some monsters. And obviously I have to work tomorrow. So I'm out of the rank 1 race. Yeah, with an HP lead, you probably can go for a defensive gem. I would probably still go for the HP gem because you can get more def substats than HP substats. Look at that noob, guys. But I'm wondering, why is there no hunter army? Oh, it's only 3 minutes until the arena is closing. Guess I have to be a bit faster to kill this guy. That's an annoying lineup. Normally it's not really that strong, but I know for sure he will have some luck now. Or not. Yeah, let's kill the Miho. Yeah, I'm playing since it came out. I think it was in the I started in the first week, I think. If you leave them for 1 day in the temporary storage, they will vanish. You have to take them out within 1 day. There even is a counter that shows you how much time is left. Oh yeah, that's it for the arena. We have 1 minute left. Now we have to plan our lineup to Brack, obviously. And I have an idea already. Let's bring the Poseidons. I don't summon. Why should I summon if there is no Heroes Festival or other festival? It's not that I'm getting endless gems as well. It's hard work to get these gems. Isn't that perfect timing? And now arena ends. Perfect timing. There is no fast way to get monsters to level 60. You can only do the normal way, in my opinion. Obviously, for example, with a Siphon set, you will farm a lot faster. Like, I can show you. Let's go for... it don't matter what stage. For example, this stage. Let's say we are farming this stage. And if a monster is on a Siphon set, you will clear the waves much faster. So obviously this will help you to increase the speed to level a monster to level 60. But other than that, there is only grinding. Yeah, obviously Dark Snow White is really strong. She's really hurting these light monsters. As you can see now, these monsters are all full, using their skills, and are back to full SP again. So the whole wave is dying. Obviously this wave is dying now as well. And yeah, it's much faster than not having these Siphon gems. But you have to farm them first on the dragon. I sadly have no eggs. I opened some at the start of this stream. You have to ask Refining that he is collecting his 999 eggs again, so that we can make another egg stream. You can get the Jin if you are playing the dragon as well, and if you are killing the dragon, you are getting these whatever astral essence. And if you have 200, you can summon one Jin. Yeah, and if you have 4, you can gleam him to Evo 3, or you are going for 16 like I did. Yeah, of course. You don't have to pay any money in this game. You can just first you farm golems. Most likely B8 is the easiest stage for you. Then you get all the gold that is possible from your gems. Then you are sliming. You catch 16 slimes, make it Evo 3. You are doing this until you have no gold left. Then you are switching back again to the golem, farming B8. Then you have lots of gold again, but no gems. Then you are gemming up on slimes. You can continue this and you are increasing your gems all the time. You don't have to pay any money in this game. Oh, I probably have spent, I don't know, 3k. I wouldn't use a Siphon secret in the arena. Normally, you're lacking the substats on the Siphon sets. And yeah, obviously it's not a good help to have a Siphon set there because you're not dealing that much damage. Yeah, Euro. But I was wailing more at the beginning of the game. So I think I stopped buying gems with the Heroes Festival update. That was the last time I bought a normal package. After that I think I bought 2 variant gleams and some stuff that you are buying monthly. If you started a week ago, maybe you want to watch the fast progression guide that I did. It might help you to progress faster. Yeah, my two variant Gleams were Light Odin and Fire Wukong. How I did get many variant net 5s. I pulled one variant net 5 in around 120 or 130 net 5s. So I recently pulled, last week I pulled the variant Poseidon, but before around 120 or 130, and I had a variant Waterwalk. Oh, no, it was a fire one. Yeah, Garuda's leader skill isn't that good. The Discord server is in the description of the channel or in the Titan guide. We have a complete channel if you have any questions or so. Yeah, you have your Mona team already. Normally you don't even need to bring them to level 60 or so. Just Evo 3 them and bring them to level 50 and they easily run a decent time on Golem B8. You don't have to farm B6 or B7, you really don't have to. Increase the gems at GB8, after that you can get better gem quality, and at that point, if you are following the fast progression guide, you will have 4 light cosmos and they can farm Golem B10. So there is really no need to go for 6 or 7 or so. You don't have to kill it in one turn. If you are dying, just revive. As long as you can clear it once, you can go to the next stage, clear it again, even if you are dying. I did this on the Smurf as well. I died in, I think it was 7. Who cares? Revive, kill the golem, and after that you are farming B8. Oh, that song is a bit too hard for me. Yeah, I was farming all the time. I mean, you can even be faster. Some days I wasn't online. It was just when I was playing my normal account, I was running some golem runs, leveling up the monsters and that stuff, and suddenly it's 45. But you can be really faster than this. Your minus on attack, crit rate on an intuition set. As you see, they don't need such a high gem quality, so I can use the decent Ruin gems on Titan monsters. Obviously, if you have a Ruin set on the cat, it's better. At the moment, I'm not interested in any other game. If there will be a game that I like, obviously I will start recording videos for this. I'm not a Fortnite fan. And I probably think I will not play it. Yeah, hello everyone, that is a bit late. I'm not an ego shooter fan. Well, I'm not that good at those kind of games. I'm good at Dota, for example. But it's some time since I played it. Slimes, it don't have to be the slime. You can farm sparklers or mimics. It don't matter. You just farm 1-star monsters because they are the cheapest. There are like 1 million guides how you do sliming. Just Google sliming monster Super League or stuff like that, and you will find probably a detailed explanation how it's done. It's really easy. Yeah, Venus is coming. No, I don't play Monster League. I'm playing Dota, and if you are playing Dota, you can't play LoL. It's like if you are playing Dota for some time, and then you start playing League of Legends, obviously not on a high level or so, it feels like it's a Dota easy mode. You have no fork and stuff like that. Only some, yeah. There are so many things that I don't like on League of Legends. Your own skill is not that important than in Dota. For example, if I'm really good in a public game in Dota, I can completely crush the whole opponents, which in my opinion, obviously I'm not playing much League of Legends, you can't do. If you are killing your opponents, you don't even lose gold. So the opponent has no disadvantage dying. You can't move the waves, like blocking your own creeps, you can't deny. Yeah, if you have not completed your Astro book, first complete it. You will get more gems this way, and obviously you can use some of them. But if your book is full, then obviously you have to start sliming. I don't like the Banshees. They are too slow. The problem with the Banshees is the skill itself is not bad, but it's too slow. Normally you want to kill everything in the first turn, if you're maybe in the second turn. And yeah, it's not enough. Oh, you shouldn't go for the Water Banshee. Blind is not that strong. It's by far the worst debuff for a Titan. It's not even that good against the light one. Attack down and defense down are much more important. Blind is like a nice addition, but you don't have to use it. No, this is Nox, not BlueStacks. Yeah, I have the Banshees in the box that I made for the gems as well. Just waiting for something decent now. Yeah, the problem with the Banshee is that he needs too much turns. After 5, 6, 7 turns, he will outdamage easily most of the attacker. But do you want to have a fight that in one wave is already taking 6, 7, 8 turns? No, you don't. That's the problem. The skill itself, or the Banshees itself, are not bad. After some turns, they deal incredible amount of damage. But yeah, I don't want to see 7 turns or so in one wave. Oh, I will do TOC at the end of the month, so I can do it for free. I personally think that the Wood Odin is the worst of them. I like the Fire Arthur and the Water Bark more. But in general, it's not bad to go for the Wood Odin as well. You can just go for the light one in the light contract, and you already have a copy for him or for her to go for Evo 3. So it's not wasted. Yeah, 1 million is not much. For example, some Pinolos do 10 million. Even my Fire Leo has against the old Titans has done 3-4 million. And for the light Titans or the dark Titans, yeah, the low ones, but the low ones are done in one day. So you really want to go for that? Most other mons are able to do 1 million as well, because the Titans are dealing no damage. Yeah, my light Yaksha is on attack crit rate, but obviously you can go for an HP gem as well. I think it's personal preference. Yeah, of course I'm using gems for the energy. This is what you are doing the whole time in this game. Always use your gems for energy. The energy will result in more gold, and after that you use the gold with the sliming to get your gems back. Yeah, you're using dark monsters because they are just much stronger than most RGB monsters. They have naturally 50% more crit damage, which is a lot. And I'm using, for example, the light one, so that these 3 glass cannons are not getting attacked by them, and only the Odin is taking some damage. And obviously, as an HP aggression monster, she has, I don't know, 130k life or so. So, yeah, they won't hurt her. See, this is all they are doing, and that's the Dark Purse. Yeah, I got 1 legendary on the main and 2 on the Smurf. Obviously 2 on the Smurf, not on the main. But on the main I was obviously playing some arena, titans and that stuff, so I wasn't completely running story mode. Of course I'm going for the Dark Merlin. That's why I was farming. Got like one of these mammoths. Yeah, 4 obviously is a lot. That was good luck. Yeah, the experience bonus is only for the monsters, not for the character. But you really have to go away from this character level stuff. It really don't matter in this game. It's totally unimportant what level you are. The only level that you have to reach is level 45 because you get the light contract there, and reaching level 45 is not that hard. No, don't build the Water Garuda on a crit rate gem. Only do this in general on every monster. In most cases, it's better to go attack HP instead of attack crit rate HP. But if you have a ruin set, the crit rate gem is better. It really depends on substats as well. And you don't need to have that much resistance on the Water Garuda, in my opinion, because there are not that many strong wood monsters that are dealing damage. In most cases, if you are doing some arena and you reach some higher level, the only wood monster that you will face is the Wood Nightmare, and Wood Nightmare is dealing no damage. So go for some resistance, but you don't have to only go for resistance. Like, I don't know, for me, if I use monsters in the arena that are dark, I try to get a lot of resistance, because mostly there are light monsters like Thor, Cura, Valk that have a really decent chance to CC you. Who is Sierra? You mean Syra or Siren? Syra was an event monster. You can't get it anymore, but it will most likely come back like every other monster. They are fine with the sliming. Before there was an even better way to get gems. They killed that method, but yeah, they were letting us still slime. There was a way before that after you are, for example, for a slime, after you make the Evo 3 slime, you can, I don't know if you have seen this, if you are making a variant or a normal slime, for example, is a different quest. And if you were doing a normal slime Evo 3, you could feed variants into the slime and get, for every leader skill level, for example, you can go +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, additional 60 gems. So if you have the right leader skills, you could get for one slime 300 gems. Even more. Yeah, but we only had that for, let's say, a month. Yeah, but we only had it for, I think it was around a month. But it was actually really efficient. I think after that month I already had 16 level 60s. You don't want a Mary. For what? She was a real money package. And she's around the same as the Dark Mona. Oh, by the way, this time you can help me as well. I want to win the guide contest, so if you like it, it would be really nice. I can link you the comment. It's already updated, by the way. I only have to add the LD Titans, which I will do later. Oh, it's too much for one sentence. Wait. It's kinda annoying. This is the general link. Wait. And you have to add this, or you just take a look at the official page from them. Oh wait, damn, this was one sign too much. It's like a question mark and then this. I can only use 200 signs and this is 251. Yeah, obviously save your clan points for the secret. The water one is really good for the Titans and the fire one is really good overall. You can use them in PvP, you can use them as a farmer. Yeah, so if you find the contest for the guide, that at the moment there is something like a guide contest, and I can win like 1,200 gems, a holy gleam, and some kind of MSL mousepad. If I win, I will give away the mousepad. So it would be cool if you like it. I even posted it with my real Facebook account, so if you're interested in a face, you will see it there. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's stream. Yeah, Dark Shinobi sucks, just to say that. I want to have obviously another fire one. I mean, I have two dark cats, I have a dark Sura. They are all around the same as the Shinobi, so I don't want to waste resources there and wait for the fire one. But yeah, like I said, I'm done with today's streaming. I will continue to work on the Titan guide to add the LD section. So I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Yeah, thanks for watching and see you soon, guys. Ciao.